Let me see if I could test if my opinion is,
bro.
how many people agree with me.
And the thing is that the majority, there's a lot of people that will agree just to like get other people mad. They don't even believe that shit.
Yep.
Like John.
Ooh, where are thou?
Are we
What's
live?
good?
Are we live?
I think we're live. Oh wait, I never retweeted it. Oh jeez, what's good, Vanessa?
We are live.
Van Ron?
What's good, yo? Long
Man.
time no hablo español.
Hola, Ovito. The game got fouled, so here's a free throw.
Wow.
Hola de Puerto Rico. Hola de Nueva York.
Hola, Puerto Rico.
Hola de Nueva York.
Nueva York.
Hey guys.
Nueva York.
Yes. Chris just tagged me. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Join us. Okay. I just tweeted it. And I also just, oh my God.
Oh, thank you for tweeting it.
I did tweet it. Good job, Chris.
Thank you for tweeting it.
MySpace.
Oh, gosh. Drake, stop, man. He be out there, man. He be out there, man.
I love
MySpace.
MySpace.
I should have got water. Oh, well.
Oh,
What's good, chat? How you guys doing today? What's good? Que lo que hay? Mi gente, got Chris here. Long time no pod.
Long time no pod. I like that. It's pretty good.
Sounds like a podcast.
Trademark.
And I said, long time no pod. All right.
It's a one.
Guys, what is good? Today is November. Oh, I didn't start recording. Okay.
Once a month.
What's good, guys? Today is November 22nd. And we are back. It's been about a month since we've done this, but there has been absolutely almost no news. We'll discuss it here. We're recording live right now. We are at the Jomboy Media office. Chris and I are here. It is a Tuesday. Judge is in San Francisco meeting the Giants. For what? I don't know, family? Rizzo got signed by the Yankees. We had some decisions to be made. IKF is back, or is he? I don't know what's happening. We'll talk about that, and we'll ask Judge the question, do you want to be Jeter or do you want to be Cano on the PinstripeStrong podcast?
Let's do it.
Why? The beat is dropped. The beat is dropped. Oh! FG.
The kids.
Woo. What is going on, y'all? What is going on, y'all? What is going on? It is your boy Joez, and I am here with Christoph as well. He's got Tim's out that he wants to show you. I think. I don't even know if it shows out there.
No, it doesn't really show.
It doesn't really show.
Well, a little bit, actually. A little bit.
There's actually a character in, like, me and John Boy have like this hockey game that we're playing on PlayStation 2, and there's a guy named Lil Bits. And
that's a great name, though.
Lil Bit.
Little bit.
You know what
I mean?
So,
under promise, over deliver. A little bit.
You know what? He kind of is like an under promise, over deliver kind of guy.
Yeah.
Now that I kind of think about it.
A little bit, man.
Little bits.
You can't give too much.
New series coming on JM Gaming pretty soon. Going to be doing a lot of gaming stuff throughout the all season. Chris,
Beautiful.
what have you been up to?
One Piece.
By the way, this is the first time I talked to Chris since
We're not really friends.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Since the off season.
This is the first time you asked me how I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, what's good?
I've been good, man. I've been good. I really wanted to like get away from baseball.
Oh yeah.
I want to like.
You watch the World Series that much?
Not really.
I did, and then I got disappointed over and over again.
Yeah. I
hate rooting for another team because I always feel like
it's you know what I mean. I just don't. I get it. Like, listen, if you love the sport, I love baseball. But I love the Yankees. If my team got eliminated, I don't want to be around that shit no more. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to be around it. So I need. I got a life. Got a life. No. I just wanted to be away from it. And it was so bad for me. It was so bad for me. Doing everything. No, it was so bad that I started watching One Piece after like years.
Don't try to talk about it like that.
After years, I wanted to, but it's a great journey. I've been on it, been working.
Glad you like One Piece.
I definitely do, man. Maybe we'll talk about it on another like off-season edition of After Pod. I don't know. How you doing? All the sound effects.
All the sound effects.
How you doing, Joe? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm on my like you said, just getting away. When I was watching the World Series, it kind of feels like you ever like watch somebody do something that you feel like you could be doing, and then you're like, yo, man, come on, man, just do this, bro. Like, fuck. And you get tight when they don't do it. That's how I felt with the Phillies, bro, because it's like, yo, come on, bro, just like get the win here, bro. You can. And then they don't do it, and you're like, damn, yo, I should have did it, bro.
He said, come on, man, it's too easy. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, man.
Word. And
All right.
whatever. So anyway, so Astros won. So on to the off season now. I've been on some anime stuff right now, big time. Been into like reading a lot of stuff. Been into I even watched some World Cup yesterday and watched the US.
How was that?
Disgrace the country. It was pretty bad.
Yo, there's actually a documentary. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was this Colombian team, soccer team, that I think Pablo Escobar owned. And I think he betted that they were supposed to like lose or not hit that goal. And he did it by mistake. And you could see once he hit the goal, like his soul left his body. And he was found dead not so long afterwards.
Oh,
and there's a documentary on it. He was like one of their biggest stars. And I'm like, damn, that shit is crazy. But it's insane how serious you think baseball fans and basketball fans and football fans are diehards be? Soccer fans are like one of the biggest diehard fans, if not the biggest. Like they'll go.
Yeah, they're kind of nuts.
Yeah, they'll go that far for sure.
We watched actually before the podcast. This guy on the Fresh and Fit podcast or whatever it is talk about. Oh, don't even watch. But bro, fuck you, bro. I watch whatever the fuck I want to watch. What the hell you mean?
Bro said,
what are you on, bro?
Bro said, yo, like how you such a diehard watching other people live their dreams.
Should I play a sound?
No. Let's not give that light a day. But
all right.
It's whatever. But love what you love.
It's just weird. Like, who cares? If I want to watch pottery, who cares what the hell I watch? Like, as long as my money right, like if my money's right, then who cares? Like, I'm fine.
According to him, you can't be a sports fan and watch other people play sports because you got to do something with your life, apparently. Because you can't do both. You can't work hard on your dreams and enjoy sports.
My man said, you're watching another man realize their dreams? I'm like, I never looked at it that way.
Why are you looking at it that way?
I'm watching the game to see my team win. I'm not looking at the game to watch, Aaron Judge is going to get his contract. No. By the way, he's in San Francisco today trying to get a contract from the Giants.
San Fran.
Giants feel like they're going to get we're not going to be outbid until, let's talk about certain things in order, right?
Mm-hmm.
Judge is getting his contract. That's one thing. He's looking for his contract, getting paid. Congratulations. He got his MVP trophy. That is awesome. Great job out of him.
We knew that.
We are so happy.
Yes, I'm sure, bitch.
Oh shit, wrong sound. Damn.
Is he going to win the MVP? Yes, I'm sure, bitch. But, baseball is kind of funny with that. The voters are kind of funny, so you got to,
Actually, I got the right clap.
Okay, yeah. The right clap? Yeah. So,
Daddy, chill.
Exactly, Daddy, chill. Baseball's kind of funny with the voting. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that Judge finally got his MVP. You know, he got a bunch of awards, a whole bunch.
Hank
of
Aaron Award.
Hank Aaron. Did he get the Silver Slugger?
Silver Slugger.
The Yankees got the Gold
Glove for the team. I didn't even know it existed. Apparently, it was out since 2020.
Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Which kind of had me going like, well, you know, probably Howe and Cashman are going to use this to keep IKF at short and Donaldson at third.
IKF is another conversation.
Yeah, that's another combo. But Howe did have some interesting words.
Howe had interesting words, and I guess so far we heard Cashman talking. He slept outside as always. The one thing I will say that I do like about Hal, one, he's talking to Judge directly. He was talking to Judge directly, telling him, "Oh yes, don't worry about it. You know, I'm trying to make you a Yankee for life." Like those kind of things I like hearing when he says when you also read from other reporters saying that he didn't take getting booed at Yankee Stadium well, that he didn't really understand why people call him cheap, and I feel like he's now coming back with like this. We still got to see it happen,
right?
But he's coming back with like this fervor of like, all right, you want to see what I'm about?
We just haven't seen that.
We haven't seen it, but he said us signing Judge doesn't stop us from getting other stuff, and obviously Judge was saying, when he talked to him said, I'm going to need you to be able to also build a team even if you sign me.
Right.
So it's good that he's able to do that, and it's good that he's willing to do that and willing to spend money.
That's what I like to hear. And honestly, that's what I feel like that's what fans want to hear too. Because obviously it's not just about the words, it's about the action.
Yeah.
But when you have Hal coming out and actually saying, no, I don't want Cashman in the room. Just me, Judge, and that's it. And we're going to talk about what we want to do, how we're going to move forward. What are your thoughts about, the team? What's going to happen with the team?
Yeah.
So, that's why I'm like a little confused. Like, why you want to San Fran though? Like, what type of team they have? Is it more about going back home? Because they don't really have a team that you could say, hey, next year we're going to go out and win. They don't have Rodon anymore. He's a free agent. And a bunch of other stuff that they got to do, obviously. So, I mean, let's see. Do you think there's a number that Hal and Cash will like back away from? I see somebody in the chat say $400 million. If the Giants give
I don't know.
a $400 million contract, offer a $400 million contract for 6 years.
6 years?
That's
insane. No, 6 years is crazy.
Okay, 7-8 years, $400 million.
$400 million for.
You think he's gonna do 10?
$400 million?
I'm just throwing numbers out there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you throw $400 million for 6,
that's 6 is also D. But let's just say 8 to 10 years, $400 million. He's back home. But what else do you add to that team to make you want to go over there? I just don't understand.
Home is where the heart is, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Oh, go back home. Go back to where he grew up.
Right.
Like, CeCe, they were talking about, CeCe going back home if he wants to go. He could have went to Oakland. Did he go there? No. He went to New York. That's not home.
It's like Oakland.
And it became home.
And he won.
And Judge has been here his whole career.
Right.
So this is kind of like home.
Drafted.
He was drafted out of here. Like, if you really think about it, he spent a lot more time recently in the Yankee organization in this entire area than what he has like playing baseball in the West Coast, maybe, possibly. I don't know. But I look at it like sometimes, I think CeCe brought up this point, sometimes you don't want to play in your home. There's like an added pressure with you playing in your home. There's like more people asking you for ticks. You're over there, so then there's this other pressure that comes with it, and you don't got to deal with that. Mm-hmm. You're on the East Coast and stuff like that. So let's see. I mean, if he wants to win, if he's serious about wanting to win, then I think that New York is the way. I mean, there's other teams as well.
Dodgers.
Yankees almost got in trouble for having an underhanded deal with the Mets. I don't know what that's about. We'll figure out what that's about. Yeah. Saying, hey, I'm not going to sign your guy. And then the Yankees come back like, hey, you know what? Send the medicals on the ground real quick. And
send the medicals. Send the medicals on the ground. Let's see what's going on. But what I was gonna like. The Dodgers definitely, obviously.
Dodgers, who freed up a whole bunch of money.
They cleared $100 million.
Are a serious. Like, I would take him serious if he's talking to the Dodgers. You know, I take that serious. More than the Giants. And the Giants, the Dodgers obviously have to talk to Judge because the Giants are involved.
Right.
So just to even put up the price for them.
I just thought about that. Like, Betts, Freeman, and Judge. That's insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, let's see what happens there. I don't think he goes anywhere. I think he stays. I think he wants to be Jeter. Get that C on your jersey. And you got Rizzo there. You have a more complete team. Even though the Yankees need to make moves, they got a more complete team than San Francisco. Now, obviously, you gotta come out with the Brinks truck. You know what I mean? You gotta back up the truck.
So let's talk about things that Judge may want. Comes back. Well, obviously Rizzo was one of them. Rizzo comes back.
Right.
That's great. I brought him back on it's a 2-year deal, but
third year's an option.
The third year's an option. The option is for $17 million, and it's a team option, or it could be a $6 million buyout. Am I right on that?
Yes, I like the team option. Especially because it's back. So, you know what I mean?
There's an option there, which is good. And so you could either go that way. I like Rizzo being back because he's big on the whole, team aspect. And I feel like he's the captain of the infield. He anchors out the infield. The whole rumors about people saying, oh, I don't want to be a Yankee, or I'm surprised that we got booed. And we haven't had a podcast since then. Some report came out where some Yankees are saying, oh, I can't believe we got booed. We're being treated so harshly.
I don't trust Andy Martino, man.
I don't, but
Yankees. Talk about the Mets, Andy. But it's always some weird shit when it comes to the Yankees.
But it came from somewhere, and I'll tell you what.
IKF.
I don't think Rizzo. Wow. I don't think Rizzo was the guy that said that.
No,
which
it
is good.
Rizzo. It wasn't Rizzo. So, yeah, him being the captain of the infield, I wonder how the infield's going to look next season. Obviously, the Yankees picked up,
which is confusing to me. I don't know why they would do it, but
they non-tendered, I think. What was it?
They tendered a contract to IKF.
To IKF.
They should have non-tendered him, in my opinion. People were saying, why would you give him up for nothing? Yankees still value IKF as an infielder, but at the end of the day, I look at it as like, why do you value him so much as an infielder? Because you obviously moved on for him at shortstop. You didn't think he was mentally capable of handling that in the biggest games of the season, right? The other thing is that his batting average for a contact hitter is one of the most emptiest batting averages out there. We need people that can be able to slug, hit for OPS, do all of that stuff, and he doesn't really do that.
It was just a bad move, and they probably didn't want to. I think they still don't want to admit that it was a bad move.
And now they're going to say, oh, we can trade him.
Yeah.
The question is, who is going to want to pay $6 million for IKF, which means to me you're either going to package him with a prospect, or you're going to have to pay some of his salary, which to me means, like, why didn't you just non-tender him? So
$6 million.
It's strange. Cashman said that he would love to see Volpe.
How too. And Peraza.
I think Volpe, Peraza, Cabrera should all get an opportunity to be on this team next year. Mm-hmm. I think that's where you could be able to start saving some money so you can pay some of these other guys.
Exactly.
I think, actually, low-key, I'm probably unpopular opinion, I think Jason Dominguez should get an opportunity as well to be
early
to be on the roster. Why not?
A year early.
Other teams do it. The Braves bring up their guys from AA all the time.
And they all sign.
Maybe not in the beginning of the year, Chris. But he should be a chance somewhere in the season as a call-up.
July.
Even July or before that or whatever it is. Which brings me to left field. What are we going to do about left field? The options are bring back Benintendi, which I think Rizzo and Benintendi will be better next year. Shift's gone away.
Absolutely.
You could bring the Japanese player. I forgot his name.
I'll get the name.
Thank you. The Japanese player, you could bring him. He's a left-handed hitter. Doesn't really strike out much. A contact guy. Probably get him for less than Benintendi. You could be able to bring him up.
It's not Masataka Yoshida, is it?
It sounds familiar. I'm not sure. Maybe the chat will let us know.
Yeah, Masataka Yoshida.
Yoshida. Okay, so we could be able to bring him, or I'm kind of trying to see if I could think out of the box here to try to be able to bring a left fielder in here, because the Yankees need a left fielder,
an actual
left fielder that could play left field and field in left field.
and field.
We got to also bring back Judge. I think that's a big thing. Yankees picked up Severino's option, no brainer. Taillon's a free agent, but I would also like the Yankees to bring in another starting pitcher. There's that guy, what's his name, Senga?
The pitcher, yeah.
Which the Yankees asked for his medicals to look at, so they're interested in him, or they've extended. He doesn't require a posting fee, so they could try to get him. He throws gas, apparently.
Yep.
Like to see him. That'll be awesome. People love San Francisco for vacation. Sure. That's why Churches say.
Kodai Senga. Kodai Senga.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. Be awesome for that.
We did pick up a reliever.
Well, he was Yankees did some protection stuff to protect people from the Rule 5 draft, and they started putting them on the 40-man roster, right? Which is good. The Mets claimed Steven Ridings. So
horrible.
Well,
I wanted to see him back, man. But he
was hurt. So maybe the Yankees feel like
they activate him off the 60-day IL, and then the Mets picked him up. So Junior Fernandez, he was claimed. The pitcher from the Pittsburgh Pirates, 2.41 ERA in 16 games with the Cardinals.
Good movement on his pitches.
Very good. He has a 100-mile-per-hour fastball, nasty 90-per-hour slider.
Yeah.
Per-hour slider, and that sinker too was nasty. So it's about throwing strikes. He's averaging about 98.7 miles per hour on his sinker and 98 on his fastball.
Did we talk about Jose Trevino getting the Platinum Glove? I don't think we
did not, man. Congratulations to Jose Trevino.
Congrats. I just thought about that.
Who wasn't even supposed to be on the Yankees.
Wasn't even supposed to. They got him as they got him because the guy that we acquired in that IKF Donaldson deal got hurt.
Just by chance. So we picked
and they got him Platinum Glove.
Platinum Glove. I've seen people talk about trading for Sean Murphy. How do you get Trevino out of the catcher spot after winning the Platinum Glove, unless you think he's going to regress? But I don't know how you move him out of that. I think catcher is solid already. We don't need to look at another pitcher.
Yeah,
I mean, catcher.
Yeah.
So I'm good on that for sure. What else? Yeah, man. That I want to see what Junior Fernandez is going to do, because you're talking about should the Yankees pick up another reliever? I think so. Even though Michael King said he's good, he's been throwing too.
I love that he was throwing, and also, Hal mentioned bullpen, so I think that the Yankees are going to go into the bullpen, but I think it might be like crafty situation. Joey sent us a list. Joey Stats, thank you so much. Where he sent us a list saying we should go get Gregory Soto. We should probably look to sign Chafin. We should probably people like that. We could probably do that. That would be cool.
Yeah, Joey's been on it with the guys, and he has a whole layout.
Yeah,
which in the next few pods we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
The Yankees do have some money coming off next season, so I'm thinking that's why Hal's talking a little spicy, because he knows.
Yeah.
He knows bread is coming about 66 mil off the books next, just about. Obviously, we'll get to it when we get to it. But the reason I bring it up is because he's gonna be moving a different way, because he knows mad bread is coming off next month.
I'm gonna be honest. The only way that these plans work, where the Yankees can be able to re-sign Judge, sign some people this all season, the only way that this plan works is if we finally develop some players,
right? Because
you need to save. You can't. As much as we as Yankee fans want to think that. Mm-hmm. You cannot pay like $20 million, $30 million at every single position is just an impossibility. You just can't. So you got to develop some starting pitching. You got to develop some position players. You got to develop some young players to be able to come up, play above their pay grade.
Right.
And then maybe maybe Yankees smarten up, sign at long term, like, you know, if this kid does really well next year, let's just say Volpe. Right? And he's like realizing potential. You know what?
Sign him.
Do what the Braves do.
Dude, yeah, arbitrate. Fuck the arbitration. Just sign him. Just sign him. Sign Peraza if he's doing good.
You know
what I mean? And you
solidify your team
before they're exactly for
before
the next 5-6
they'll
years.
take the money early.
Yeah.
They'll take the low cost early.
They'll take it.
That's why you see like Acuna out there. Like, whoa, that's the deal he got. And then you see like some of these other guys.
He did fire his agent though.
That's none of my business. At the end of the day, he said, yeah, because at that point in time, he was thinking about it, and he was saying, oh, I could get all this money now.
Yeah, for my family.
And, you know, there's nothing promised. It kind of also shows you, like, belief in the player, and then maybe later on it's better player relations. You don't have to worry about the whole arbitration process. I hate the arbitration process.
It's the worst.
You know, it's so bad. And it pits player against team. You don't like that. You just forego that whole process and you know, just kind of create better player relations with the team and have a better core.
Absolutely. Talking about arbitration, Lou Trevino and the Yankees agreed to a $4.1 million salary for 2023, avoiding arbitration.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, the Yankees are just trying to get some things done. But what's holding everything up right now?
The off season didn't. That's why we haven't really recorded yet.
Yeah.
The off season does not start until Judge signs. Once Judge signs, then you're going to see a flurry of different deals getting done. You're going to see people because people are going to know where their money's going.
Right. And he does say he wants to sign earlier. So the team that he signs with could do what they got to do.
I like that he says so that the team know. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. I like that.
See, but I didn't think because, you know, Judge obviously was doing some things. He went to Jimmy Fallon, just surprising fans.
A whole bunch of Yankee stuff.
Yeah, a whole bunch of Yankee stuff in New York. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden he's smiling and winking at us and from San Fran. So, Judge, stop playing around, baby. Like, come back home. Get your $300 million.
Yeah.
And let's go get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's go get it.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much right now, baby.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's not. He has to play the field. And you know, it's weird because it's a weird balancing act, right? Because and guys, feel free to leave us a voicemail 347-389-4898.
Absolutely.
Where maybe we can talk about some stuff, but it's a weird balancing act because Judge as a player. As a part of the Players Association, he has almost an obligation, Chris, to go to the highest bidder.
He has to.
Where, you know, to be able to put up the threshold and stuff like that, bet on himself, won. You can't take a pay cut after that. So I get it. He's going to try to play the field, put it up, put up the money. Unless you're Jeter, and Jeter was like, I'll be honest, I was never in this position. I said
they asked him about it.
I said I was never leaving.
Yeah, he's like, maybe I shot myself in the foot, but maybe like I did myself a disservice there. But he said, I ain't want to go anywhere else, B. I told my agent, nah, I want to stay. And and that's what I was saying like before the pod. Is that gonna rub the Yankee fans like a bad way? Like,
it will if he leaves. If he stays, it doesn't.
But I seen people tweet that it bothers them that he's even talking to other teams. I'm like, yo, bro, but he's a free agent. He could do that. It's like getting mad at your ex. Like, yo, why you going out with other motherfuckers? Like, why you going out with the other dude? Bro, we're not together right now. Like, we're not together. You know what I mean?
Not if she come back to me, though.
No, but I mean.
It's a little different.
But, I mean, if you're not, like, out there going crazy, like, you dating or whatever, all right. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, it's the devil that I know is better than the one that I don't know. But in this situation, like, do you want to be Jeter? Do you want to be Cano? Do you want to go out there and see if the grass is greener and sign?
I feel like Cano regretted his decision.
Right.
It feels like Cano regretted his decision the moment he left.
The moment he landed in Seattle, like, damn, this shit is real. Like,
I'm really signing with this team, bro.
Like, damn, I'm really gonna get away from playing with Jeter. And
He's like, yo, they don't got no. Yo, where the heights at? He said he started pointing toward the mountain and shit. Be like, hell, there's a mountain over there.
The heights.
There's a height.
You gotta take a helicopter, bro. Yeah, and I mean, obviously, this is Judge. He's coming off an MVP year, but I don't know, B. I think there's that allure of New York. I mean, winning in New York, being the captain of the Yankees. I think that allure you can't really take away. I think he's just doing all that stuff just to go out there and see what's out there.
I think you want to see. You want people to wine and dine you. You know what I mean?
That's what you want. You've been at it for all these years since Little League and
court me.
Yeah, court me. So show me what's up.
How that shit work?
Take him to what was that? What was the name of that? A Full House. Take him to the Full House set. see what's up.
Yeah, that's it.
Rice-A-Roni.
I mean, the Giants can bring a Barry Bonds and shit. Really, oh.
But did you win, Barry? I mean, come on. Did you win?
He doesn't have a World Series ring with the Pirates?
Does he?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, but not with San Fran. So one of the weird things that we were talking about was, especially with the presser with Aaron Boone and Cashman, how Cashman is still not hired. He doesn't have the GM title, but he's acting like a GM. So which had us thinking, like, is he going to be the GM or is he going to move out of that position and hire a general manager?
I think if that would have been true, it would have happened already.
But he would have been signed as a GM too.
I think that their stuff is like an obvious thing between them. Like, okay, it's gonna get that. Let's get this footwork. Let's get the Judge thing done, and then we'll get you done. Like, this is the priority. And at the same time, it'll show Judge like, hey, like, we didn't even want to work on my contract before we worked on yours. Like those kind of things are like talking points. You know what I mean?
Hey,
you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, you'd be like, yo, I'm not even worried about I'm here working for free. And he's like, wait, so you're not getting a check? He's like, you're not getting a check? Let's not talk about that. But what I'm saying is that I'm here working without a promise.
Yeah.
Are you telling me you and Hal didn't have a conversation? Well, let's not talk about that.
We're talking about
Listen, I'm here without a contract.
Right.
But I can't have a contract here unless you don't have a contract.
That's not right. Priorities.
Right. You the priority. So get signed. Boom. So you're telling me if I don't get signed here, you're not back? Well, that's up to him. That's not.
Yeah, man, that's above me.
It's above me now.
It's above me now, B.
It's above me now.
Yeah, man.
No rings for bonds.
You talk to Hal. What Hal said? What he said?
Exactly. You talking to him?
I ain't talking to you.
Or he changed his number. I don't even talk to him. I think
text go green.
What if
go green?
What if Cashman's just showing up for work like Office Space type shit where the guy's like he got fired, but he's really like showing up for work every day. You're like, yo.
Yeah.
After a while, you're just like, the Yankees are kind of trying to avoid confrontation, so they're just never approaching the subject. And the Cashman's just showing up to his desk every day. And then they're like making calls on behalf of the Yankees and still like.
It's all right.
They're like, yo, can you guys get me a new key card? It doesn't work. They look at the guy like, just get him the key card.
That's so weird.
It's such an awkward situation.
Get the security.
Yeah.
Get Stanton and Rizzo. Talk to that guy.
Nah, they still think he's the boss. He's still here.
Man, I got to tell you, man. Nothing. I feel like nothing has happened, but a lot of talking points, a lot of different shit has gone on. And I'm like, yo, is it really? Like, should we even be talking about this? Like, should we? Like, the whole thing with the report came out that the Yankees offer him $337 million. Like, I don't.
Where that number even came from?
I don't even know. That shit's too specific though. 337. Why 337? Though? Why not like just 340?
I mean, I said 337.5.
337.5 with like 50 cents or some shit.
337.54.
I like that. Lottery numbers.
Don't want that shit.
But yeah, I don't believe that. But man, I just wonder what's gonna happen. Judge has been talking about like I was watching on Talking Yanks earlier how he was saying that everything's not gonna start until like the winter meetings.
Yeah,
which is what next week in December something.
Yes. Jomboy and Jake are going to it.
That's where Garrett Cole signed.
They asked me if I wanted to go, but
You should
it's
go.
not next week. What?
2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks probably.
In 2 weeks.
You should go.
Nah, bro. What am I gonna do? Talk to people?
It's the winter meetings, B. Like, there's people out there.
Yeah, but I gotta wear a suit.
So wear a suit.
Nah, bro.
Get it tailored. Shine your shoes, man. $5 shine.
My man looked at his Timbs and said $5 shine. Stop.
$5 brush.
Nah.
You can wear suits and Timbs. A suit and Timbs.
Nah, you'll be looking crazy out there, bro. It be you for sure get judged. Bro, they judge people for less.
You look like Jim Jones.
They judge people for less out there, bro.
We fly, no lie, we rolling.
Joseph.
Joseph. No, that is. You should wear like a suit.
Good, bro.
Nah, man, why not? Winter meetings is coming. I mean, that's where I think after the winter meetings we'll probably talk.
Sandy said, "Are y'all wearing skinny jeans?" I'm wearing fitted jeans. I'm not wearing. I don't wear skinny jeans.
These are probably these are actually skinny jeans.
These are G-Star. These are fitted jeans. So I like my jeans is more fitted, and I like them to kind of fit.
I like it to be like fit here and then like space in the groin area.
Yeah, I like space here where I need it.
I like space. I like space right here.
Right here where I need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need my space.
Yeah. So it's good.
It's good.
It's good.
G-Star, you know what?
I like G-Star.
They're very comfortable.
I like G-Star jeans. I mean, we got Muggsy too, but I don't have any Muggsies available right now.
And Muggsy
jeans. Muggsy jeans.
Do we have any like voicemails or anything?
I didn't check, but if somebody wants to leave us voicemails, feel free. But we have. I will say, in terms of like business stuff. They're meeting Judge right now as they speak. Oh, that's good.
Who's meeting Judge?
This is things that I want the Yankees to do. I want the Yankees to get Donaldson off the team, Hicks off the team, IKF off the team.
My man said 3 scrubs: Donaldson, Hicks, Stanton.
Stanton's not a scrub.
A scrub, my guy?
Stanton's not a scrub.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, like having IKF off of the team, Hicks off the team, Donaldson off the team. I think that'll be great.
I don't think Donaldson's probably gonna be like gone like in the summer. I don't think they're gonna get rid of him now. Only because he's too much. It's too much, bro. It's $28 million, B.
I thought it was a little less.
It's between 20, like 20,
I thought it was
26.
25.
I think it's between 26 and 28. Because I thought it was 25 too, but then I seen 28. I'm like, wait, 28? We owe him 28. And he's 37, going into his 38 Euro season. Why I said it like that? Season. I don't get it, B. I don't know how they're gonna get rid of that unless they attach. I mean, Seattle was interested in Torres.
Well, I think Gleyber is another person. And Yankees denied Gleyber from playing in the Venezuelan winter leagues, and people were like, "Oh, does that mean that they want to trade him?" I think it has more to do with the guy that just got snuffed for like pimping a homer, and then Gleyber being like so. He was so vocal about it because he's like, "Oh, it's embarrassing," and that the old veterans need to like learn how to come of age and shit. Like, I get what he's saying. But it may rub some people the wrong way. They probably don't want him to get hurt before they trade him.
Bro, he clotheslined him like he was coming off the ropes. Like
that shit was crazy.
That's crazy.
I was looking at that. I'm like, yo, are you serious? Who does that?
Like, talk your shit. Don't. You
could talk.
Yeah, don't touch another man. Especially
they ready to throw hands on there.
I get
if it would have been a major league game, they would have been, hey man, good day, and then they would have waited until like all the bullpens clear and everybody gets in between them. Oh, you're ready to snuff people out there. That shit is crazy.
Ready.
That shit is crazy.
That is insane, though. But, with Donaldson, they're going to have to attach, like, first round picks and prospects.
Fayal says, if you're shopping for a mortgage, you just don't get it from the place you got your car loan because you're already there. You shop around for the best deal. This is what Judge is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got to shop around for that.
Got to shop around.
But you know where he really wants to be at. My thing is, like, what's his number? Like, is it just a number? Are you looking at the situation? Obviously, is a lot of things. But, you know, deep down, he wants to be a Yankee, of course.
I think if I'm looking at people on the roster, there's certain people that are part of the solution, certain people that are part of the problem, certain people that are like, I don't know, like either or really. Like I'm like neither like I'm indifferent about, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think getting rid of people like Donaldson, IKF, and Donaldson, IKF, Hicks, that'll help the team. I think that'll be part of the solution, getting rid of them. I think Torres can probably, his value won't be higher than what it is right now. Mm-hmm. I think you can do that, and it creates room for somebody like, one of your infielders now.
Volpe,
Cabrera. And you can use that to get value and better your team in other areas, whether it's pitching, whether it's the bullpen, whether it's, you want to.
Do you think they look at one of those free agent shortstops? For maybe a 1 year, 2 year?
I don't know. I mean, but the infielder that I would like, I don't think the Yankees are going to get, which is Bogarts. I mean, I think part of the problem with the Yankees and why they failed was because they couldn't hit, and a lot of these strikeouts and putting the ball in play, and you need contact hitters and people that can't really strike out, but that can also slug and that can also hit for your doubles and your homers as well. And maybe they don't need to be home run hitters, right? Maybe they just need to be gap hitters. And I think that somebody
They're missing that big time, gap to gap.
Oh yeah. Like I don't need everybody to be a superstar. I don't.
Not all of them.
But I'm open.
Bogarts?
Huh?
He's number one on your list, Bogarts.
If I can get Xander Bogaerts to play third base for me, or to play some shortstop and then move him over to third base.
He could play third?
Sure, why not? Gleyber, you said you don't trade Gleyber. Gleyber's a steal at $10 million. See, the thing is that the problem with the Yankees is not money, it's asset allocation, right? So if you're paying Gleyber like a $10 million, this is what I'm looking at. You're paying Gleyber $10 million. You're paying Donaldson, 25, 26. Now Judge is gonna get a raise. You still gotta get a left fielder. Mm-hmm. You have these young infielders that can come up and get an opportunity for the league minimum. So you got to look at areas that you can be able to save money as well. And if you got these kids that can be able to, if you believe in them, that they can play, then go ahead and do it. If not, then maybe it's a time to trade Gleyber and try to see what value you can get from him to be able to do that. And then, you know what? Let Peraza play second. Give Volpe a chance at short. Mm-hmm. And then you could live with IKF, I guess. No, get rid of IKF.
We can't run it back with IKF. I can't bro, IKF cannot be in that. Listen, the only time that I would like to see because I don't want IKF on the Yankees, but as a bench, like if he's gonna be on the bench, maybe. I don't want him starting. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna start IKF at short or whatever, I'd rather see Volpe there, even though he only has a few games in AAA.
There's one thing that I will say. I love Gleyber, and I will say this about Gleyber. There's a lot of times where he gets like really down on himself.
Which affects his offense.
And it affects his offense. Mm-hmm. Like if things aren't going well or great for Gleyber, or if he commits an error, or if he those things really affect him.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying Gleyber's not a great person, but I just think that I feel like those kind of things affect him.
Too much.
A little much. Like sometimes he gets over it and then he gets his confidence. But for a long time this season, Chris, after the All-Star break, after there were the rumors about trading him, if you remember, he went into this mode where he was this, Jimmy calls it the puppy dog mode, where he's just real sad and mopey and he's struggling and all of that stuff. And maybe that's something you want to move on from. And apparently other teams see that and that kind of affects its value a little bit, but yeah. So
He's
we'll
human,
see.
but bro, that was way too long. That was way too long and way to the point that it was like, yo, is he ever gonna, revert back to what he was doing? Like, what's gonna happen?
All in all, he had a
it's tough.
better year than what he has in previous years.
Yeah, like what, almost 30 home runs.
Yeah, he's had a much better year this year. But again, we're gonna get into the area where Gleyber has to get paid, and you're already past the time of, yo, let's sign him for that Atlanta deal.
Nah,
He's not gonna sign that now.
he's not gonna get 100 mil.
So if he's not,
no, he had 24 homers, 76 RBIs, 10 stolen bases. Yeah, he had a nice year compared to the year previous.
how many stolen bases?
He had 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10.
So once again, I'll say, is Gleyber's value going to get higher than what it is now? I don't think so. I don't.
Like, he had 9 homers in 2021. 24 this year, 51 RBIs last year, 76 this year. Yeah, he played more games too. Average went down a bit. OBP went down a bit.
Let's see.
So,
Let's see.
I mean, if
I'm just saying I'm open to trading Gleyber. You don't know if it's going to fix my team in other areas, and I'm able to we're talking multiple areas.
Right.
If we can fix if by us trading Gleyber, if we can be able to fix other positions, I'm down for it. If we're able to get a bullpen piece or couple him with somebody, get a starter or get us a left field, I'm open to that. I'm not saying that I'm out there 100% giving him up, but I'm open to it if I'm able to kind of spread the wealth and get the team better overall.
I'm just happy that Hal and Cash feel the same. That they're gonna look to improve the team. They talked about the different positions that they want to improve on, outfielders, bullpen, infield.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like that they feel the same and they know that they got to work.
Yeah, like the way that trades work is that you have to have something that another team wants, right? Like sometimes people will be like, "Oh man, no trade Hicks," and it's like, bro, nobody wants Hicks. You can still trade him, but you have to trade him with something to that make him more attractive. Nobody wants Donaldson.
See, but that's what I'm saying.
You got to trade him with.
So you telling me that you got to attach something to Donaldson, something to Hicks, and to IKF.
Well, that's why I don't understand why you picked up IKF.
Picks or prospects or another player. Like, Seattle's not going to want Torres and IKF.
How the Yankees move is determined on whether Judge signs or not. If Judge does not sign here with the Yankees, which is a possibility, guys. Well, I don't think so. It's a possibility. I think that the Yankees should now go into a situation where they can still be a really good team next year, but Cashman needs to use that same money that was going to go into Judge and invest that right back into the team. So let's just say we were willing to spend
Turner.
Let's just say $400 million. I'm not even saying all that. Let's just say $370. We were willing to spend on Judge. Take that. Let's just say Judge signs somewhere else. Take that same $370, put that into the team, plus the other amount of money. Don't say that as like, oh well.
Let's stay away IKF and Donaldson.
Let's run it back
with Hicks.
Hicks can play good old right field.
Good old right field.
No way.
Baby.
Like, you got to take that money plus the money that you were going to invest on top of Judge, and then, because I think that the Yankees could actually develop I'm not going to say it's a better team without Judge, but the Yankees could really spread the wealth if they do that. That's what you need to do if that doesn't work.
Who's the Bellinger? What do you think about Bellinger?
Bellinger won an MVP. I don't
see. This is what
happened.
I don't know.
The shift is going away.
MVP.
But the thing is that what's going on? Is it his strikeout rate?
You said it was bad. I'm like, and then I asked, is it Joey Gallo bad? What's going on? Is it Joey Gallo bad?
He's like lost though,
bro. He was the guy. Didn't he win 2 MVP? No, he won 1 MVP.
Chris, he had a 265 on base. a 654 OPS? He's IKF.
Yo, Cody, what happened, bro?
I need to see what. Let me look at this.
Cody, what happened?
Did
Bro, how you fall so far from grace?
Did he get hurt? He played in 144 games this year. 210 batting average, 265 on base. 389 slug.
I think he just needs to like leave.
He's kind of like a Cali guy, though.
No, but he could be a New York guy. He never grew a beard. His father played for the Yankees.
2019, what did he do in his MVP season? First of all, he was 23. Second,
Yeah, he's 26.
47 homers.
Bro,
It's got to be in there somewhere.
it's got it. I mean, that's what we said about Joey Gallo.
He's 27.
Bro, he got it. I would take. See,
No,
that's
but
the
Joey
thing.
Gallo never had a 305 batting
He
average.
never was an MVP. But what I'm saying is,
47.
bro,
How many times did he strike out? Let me see.
in that year, 2019,
2019, he struck out 108 times.
that's not bad for a slugger.
But that's 2019. The year before that, he struck out 151 times and 146 times.
Jesus.
He had a 267 batting average, 260 batting average. He had 39 and 25 homers respectively in 2017 and 2018.
What did he do last year?
Last year, he hit 10 homers. I think he got hurt. He played in 95 games. I don't understand Bellinger right now. I don't know if that's a guy I want to... I don't know if I want to trust the Yankees to try to change somebody. And he's a guy that does strike out. He's a guy that does strike out.
My gum almost fell.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
My gum almost fell.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think the Yankees are in the position to take a flyer on
No.
Cody Bellinger. Maybe a Ray. Maybe the Rays. But I don't know.
I don't think so. Well, the shift is gone. The thing is all right, this is the thing about the shift that I feel. Yeah, you hit into the shift, blah, blah, blah. The problem is that for the guys that I feel like it's going to help the guys that make contact and hit into the shift. Rizzo, Benintendi, Gallo.
I would like Benintendi back.
Gallo doesn't hit it. Like, Gallo strikes out anyway.
Yeah.
Bellinger strikes out anyway. Is it going to help? Maybe a little bit.
Benintendi doesn't strike out as much. And
That's what I'm saying.
And plays a great left field.
Let the Bluebirds take Bellinger.
Bro, I'm afraid of him going to
that
the
an
Blue Jays and then going off, B. I'm afraid of that. But nah, if you're gonna ask me, number one on my list for left field is Benintendi.
Yeah.
Number one. Because I know he could play the position. I know he's not gonna strike out as
The
much.
thing about him is that the wrist kind of bothers me. This is not his second.
His swinging.
The swing when he
Yeah, the
lets go of the
swing,
bat,
I'm
I'm
like-
like, why it looks like that? I don't.
And it's funny because you said that before he got hurt. He's like, why are you swinging like that, B?
Yeah.
And they got fired. And the thing is that I think that was his first time. I think they said that was his first time that it happened or some shit like that. But yeah, that's a little weird. I don't know. Cash definitely has his work cut out for him.
He could trade for a left. I kind of like the.
Who?
I kind of like the. I would like to see the Japanese player.
Yeah, me too.
At left field. Nimmo is an option too, but you're gonna have to pay him. I think the only way you get Nimmo is if you lose Judge, then you get Nimmo and like Trey Turner. You know, like you can spread the wealth that
You
way.
like Nemo?
Huh?
You like Nemo?
I like his hustle. I like that he gets on base. I like that he defends well.
He's gonna take $100 million plus.
Well,
Wow. He's gonna have to play right because Bader's in center. He's a center
yeah,
fielder.
and then I want to see what these kids. My point is that I don't want people blocking the kids anymore. Like I want to see what the kids can be able to do.
Now Jason Dominguez, he's a center fielder.
Yeah, but he can play left.
You can play left.
Yeah, or you move Bader over. Like, but Bader's a better defender.
Bader's not gonna move. I
Why
want
not?
Bader. I want Bader in center.
Left field at Yankee Stadium is like center field. Remember they treated Gardy like that
Well,
for a long time.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
we can see that.
Bro, Brian Reynolds, revisit that.
I don't think the Pirates are going to trade him.
Brian Reynolds, they're not trading Brian Reynolds.
I don't think that
They're
trade
building
Brian
a nucleus
Reynolds.
right
I would
now.
like Brian Reynolds,
They're
but I
building-
don't think.
They're building a nucleus right now.
Yeah, I don't see. I just
with
don't
O'Neal
see
Cruz and Brian Reynolds, and they got
I don't see
Duhar
it.
now. Yeah, so
I just don't see it.
I'm very curious to see what's going to happen in the winter meetings. Who, like I said, like we said before, Cole was signed in the winter meetings. So let's see what happens then, man. It's going to be exciting times, especially if Hal and Cash
I got a voicemail.
are serious. Let's talk about it.
What up, Joez and Chris? I just want to make a few points on free agency. So obviously we're hearing that Judge is meeting with the San Francisco Giants. He's in San Francisco. I mean, I understand why. Of course they're going to try and make him an offer. He's back home Thanksgiving with his family probably, so I understand that. Don't get too concerned. The Giants will make him a big offer. The Yankees can count it. I believe that. But I want to do more than just sign Judge. Resign
Yes.
and hopefully re-sign Benintendi. I want to sign Trey Turner. I want to sign Carlos Rodon. A nice budget reliever. That sounds like a good offseason also. On Volpe and Peraza. Do we know if these guys will actually be good? Because ever since Damon Oppenheimer became the lead scout for the Yankees and a player development, part of the player development, a lot of these players have turned the bus other than Aaron Judge, like Eduardo Nunez, Greg Bird, Miguel Andujar, Gary Sanchez, and Gleyber Torres came close to being that, but he had at least a solid season. So something's got to be done with Oppenheimer as well. The players that we've been drafting and player development since 2007, since Oppenheimer, has been horrible. So I think a trade Turner would be a good solution. And re-signing Benintendi, have him for a full season. Because, he did pretty fine. Benintendi did pretty fine with us. We need some contact hitters. We find a way to get rid of Hicks and Donaldson. We'll see. Let's go Yankees, baby.
All right. Thank you so much for the voicemail. I agree with you in the sense of, like, we haven't really developed players. It's not easy to develop players.
Clark Schmidt's about to be next pretty soon.
Well, I think maybe he was talking about position players.
Yeah, position.
Right? So this is what I'll say. How about we find out? How many years did we hold on to Clint Frazier and to Miguel Andujar only for them to be bust anyway? How about we find out nice and early to know whether or not we got to move on from these kids or not? The Yankees have drafted nothing but shortstops for, like, organizationally, they have a whole bunch of shortstops, right? Like, to the kid that they even signed last year from DR, International Draft. What's his name?
Was it Arias?
Yeah, Roger Arias.
Yep.
The only way you're going to hit on these guys is to find out, bring them up, find out. Let me see Volpe. Let me see Jason Dominguez. Jason Dominguez is at the point where he was top 30 AFL player. He progressed well. Let's not also forget, another point to put out there, pandemic fucked up a lot of these players. They didn't play. They kind of set they set their progression back another year. You don't really know. So, you know what? Let's see. I want to see some of these guys. Give them a chance. Let the wheel turn. The reason that the Yankees have been protecting guys is to, like, sometimes they protect guys and we never even see them. It's like, what are you protecting them for?
That's been the issue. That they come up, they play for a few, they send them back down. They come up, they send them back down. There's no consistency.
2017 happened because you gave the kids a chance in 2016.
Judge, Sanchez, Sevy in 2015.
2015, Bird. Like, part of the reason why you had so much optimism and the reason why 2017 happened was because those players were allowed to then come up and flourish. Give them an opportunity to play. How do you know if this kid's not ready? When Gary Sanchez first came up, when he first came up? He came up to face Chris Sale. And then they sent them right back down.
Right back down.
If you guys remember that. So I'm with it, bro. Like, go ahead and bring him up. I want to see Volpe. I want to see Dominguez. I want to see some of these kids, bro. Like
Kiner Delgado.
Yeah. Huh?
Sandy said there's another kid, Kiner Delgado, shortstop from Venezuela.
Kiner. Okay.
Yeah. Now, that kid, that new kid, Steven what? They call him the lefty bat judge from the left side.
Oh, you're talking Spencer.
Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones.
I want to see that guy in the next couple.
He
years.
might get fast track. I don't know if we'll see him next year, but he might get fast track.
Yeah,
We might see him the year after that. Depends on how he looks like an advanced hitter.
Oh my god!
The
sound
backer.
off his bat is insane. So yeah, he'll probably get fast track. And that's why I'm saying, like, imagine him and Spencer Jones, him and Jason Dominguez.
But kids coming up and failing is not a bad thing. Kids coming up and failing, like when Judge came up, he struck out 50% of the time.
Yeah, he was really bad.
What if the Yankees would have said, "Oh no, let's wait until Judge is 100% ready"?
No. How you know he's ready? How you know you can ride a bike unless you get on?
Throw him on the fire, bro.
Yeah, man, you got to get it. You got to get in there.
That's it.
But one of the things that I remember from when Judge came up is because Joe and I follow Judge in the minors. Every time he goes to a new level,
He will struggle.
He struggle, come back and own it, destroy it, and then he'll go back. That's why I'm like when he was kind of fucking up in 2016. 2017, he came back, won Rookie of the Year. He almost had the MVP too.
And then he struggled the second half of that year. And then he kind of learned from that. And everything's a process.
Everything is a process.
So you learn how to become a big leaguer by being a big leaguer, not being a minor leaguer.
Right.
So, hello. So Judge, let's take Judge as an example. Judge is special because the Yankees also allowed him to be special. Judge came up, when he first came up, he struggled. The Yankees are like, I don't know about this guy, whatever. He came back the next year. He learned some stuff. Boom, Rookie of the Year. Could have won MVP, should have won MVP. Didn't because he just struggled the second half. And that second half of the year, he struck out a lot again because pitchers were, doing all this stuff, the wear and tear of the season. He did the home run derby that year. A lot of stuff.
A lot of shit.
Right? Judge after that then learned. To what he is today. He's learned how to pace himself. If you notice during the regular season, he didn't really dive for balls. He didn't really do any of that extra shit until the end of the season. He knows how to pace himself a little bit more. So you pace yourself until you need to pace yourself.
You gotta relax. And you notice too, like when he will get off he'll walk around the home plate, breathe, taking the moment, and then and you just see it. You see it in the progression. His at-bats got way better, obviously. 62 freaking home runs. Yeah. And he did it, putting the bat on the ball, too, because he had a great average, too. And
but now there's another – Judge will regress at some point because of his age. But I feel like after this season, next season, maybe – I don't want to say better, but he may have like a really good season as well, like a great season. The reason is because the whole 62 thing kind of took a lot out of him.
It did.
I think if maybe he doesn't have, unless he starts chasing 62.
They're probably going to be like, oh, look.
Starts chasing 63.
Now, they're probably going to, because, there's always going to be fans that are going to say, oh, you see, look, you signed him to the big contract and he doesn't. Bro, he's not going to have the same year every freaking year. He's not going to hit 60 every single year. But I'd rather Judge hit like 15 less homers and go off in the postseason than chasing a record and, just become exhausted. Because I feel like he was exhausted going to the postseason.
Yeah.
And that's why he kind of like,
yeah.
So a lot of people think he doesn't deserve the contract because he went 0 in the postseason. I don't think so, man.
Chris, do you guys get mad when the Yankees sign veterans? No. I mean, I think veterans are very important to have with the team because you supplement the youth. I think you need to have a good balance. I think if they're going to play every day, they got to be good. So,
yeah.
I think they got to play, if they're going to play every day, they got to be good. But I just think that, in my opinion, it's, you can't have too many veterans as well. Right. Because then you got to, let's get something at the All-Star break to fire these guys up again. Why you need that?
Why you need that? You're a veteran.
Yeah. But you can't have too many kids either because then, when they struggle, you don't have people there that have been there and done that. So you kind of need a nice –
in those teams that have won,
mix.
There's always been a balance.
Always been a balance.
Always been a balance.
It's good. It's good stuff. I don't know what else. What else is next? We got the winter meetings.
Got the winter meetings
Are
coming
next.
up. The Yankees tendered, or is it tendered everybody?
I don't have the baseball schedule right now. This is like our first time us getting back into baseball.
Yeah.
I don't know what the 2022 baseball schedule is right now. I just know the baseball winter meeting. And then after that is usually the Rule 5 draft.
Right.
So the Rule 5 draft will be at the last day of that.
I seen Johnny Brito was added to the 40-man. There was another player that was added to the 40-man as well. But, yeah, I want to see. I'm interested to see who was left unprotected. I haven't seen that list yet.
Deadline for players is November 15th. November non-tender deadline, December 5th through the 7th. MLB winter meetings. The 7th is the Rule 5 draft. Those are just key dates that we have here.
Yep.
We don't have the dates. I think spring train. What I know is that the first spring training game is scheduled for February 25th. So between now and then, there's going to be shit that happens. When do you think Judge signs? It's going to be after Thanksgiving, obviously.
Winter meetings.
Winter meetings.
I think he signs in winter meetings. He wants to do it fast, B.
He does, but they say that shit and they lie.
Nah. I think he wants to get it done right away. I don't think he's gonna go into the new year not with a contract. I think he's gonna sign.
Let us know. Are we recording? What day are we recording every week?
Wednesday.
All right. So every Wednesday we're gonna be recording the PinstripeStrong podcast. Probably be recording it here or in somewhere. We'll figure it out. Let us know. I would love to do like a voicemail app. That would be awesome. These episodes won't be an hour. I know that for sure, like today, because we're just going to kind of touch base on what happened that week, what we want to happen, rumors, addressing rumors, and what's moving and shaking. We'll see if we get interviews or not. I don't know. Do you guys want interviews? Maybe we might do interviews. I don't know if I could get people. It's just I'd be wondering if people want to see that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah?
People want to hear from people.
People want to hear from people?
Yeah, man, because we all like chimoso in a way.
Okay. So maybe we could hear from people.
Yeah, we could hear from some people.
Sandy says, please sign before the holidays, please. Well,
that would be a great gift.
That would be great.
That would be a great gift.
Just the Garrett Cole. I remember the Garrett Cole thing. I feel like it took forever.
It was in the winter meetings. Well, I said it like that.
Was it?
It was in the winter meetings. Let me see. I think I was in the winter meetings.
Christmas.
What?
Was it?
It's beginning to look a lot like Garrett Cole. December 18th.
That's not.
I mean, but it's December.
That's not winter meetings.
It's December.
That's Christmas.
A week before.
Chris said something interesting, man. He says, you know what, Hal? I want you to, like, drop dick this off season. I want you guys to not only announce Judge coming back, but, like, have a whole slew of free agents that you just signed right there, right? You know what I mean? Right there.
And you give Judge a C in front of everybody.
Word. Call me cheap now.
Yeah. We got Rodon right now.
Be like, yo, the C's for captain, not cheap, you heard? You like that?
That was fine.
And with that, we will end the PinstripeStrong podcast. We appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. We will see you guys later.
I got Turner to the left of me.
What?
Got Rizzo to the right of me. Huh? No, because, they got that picture of a Judge like Pop Smoke.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. Pop Smoke, indeed. Guys, thank you guys so much for being here, part of this right now. We're going to see if he channels his inner George, and we'll see what happens there. Would love that. At PinstripeStrong. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And you know what? Tweet us. Or tweet at Chris.
Tweet at me.
And find out and let us know who you want your top free agent that is not Judge to be.
At me.
Or trade. Guys, like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. And stay PinstripeStrong. Let's go Yankees. PinstripeStrong, all that long with PinstripeStrong, pinstripe, 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 pinstripe.